we get into this video, 68% of you that watch these videos are not subscribed. Get your life together. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, leave a like on this video. In today's video, we're going to talk about the San Diego Padres. Once again, Padres fans, you are really getting lucky. And this is not turning into a Padres channel. It's just the Padres are all over the news right now. The Padres are, quote, making a serious run at HaSeong Kim, the KBO star. We're going to talk about that in this video. And, yeah, that's what we're going to talk about in this video. Leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Let's go ahead and get into this video. HaSeong Kim. He played for the Kiwam Heroes of the KBO League. He was drafted 29th overall in the 2014 KBO draft by the Nexon Heroes, which eventually turned into the Kiwam Heroes. He made his KBO debut in 2014. He won the Gold Glove Award in 2018 and 2019, which shows he is a very, very good fielder in the field, which is very good. But this is a Padres team that just got Blake Snell from the Tampa Bay Rays a few hours ago, and I made a whole video on that. Go check that out. They just a few hours ago got Blake Snell, which makes their starting pitching even better. Their relief pitching still could use a bit of an upgrade considering they lost Kirby Yates, and Kirby Yates didn't even play that well in 2020 for this team. Their outfield, it performed very well in 2020, but maybe it could use some more help. But HaSeong Kim would be such a big move for this team in free agency. HaSeong Kim, according to multiple reports, is getting multiple 5-year offers, so they're going to have to give him a 5-year offer. And I think he's going to get a 5-year, $40 million type contract, maybe even more, maybe a 5-year, $50 million. I don't know, but I think he's going to get somewhere in that range of $40 to $50 million over a 5 or 6 year span for, from a team. This guy looks major league ready. HaSeong Kim does. There's a lot of other KBO Nippon League prospects that I could talk about, or players that are eventually going to be in the major leagues. You get the point. If you want to see that, smash the like on this video, and there will be videos about that coming soon. Now, HaSeong Kim, his deadline for the KBO, they post their players, and January 1st is his deadline, so he has to be signed very, very soon. So you can expect HaSeong Kim to be signed very, very soon, considering it is December 28th right now. So he's got 3 days to sign. And according to this report, it kind of sounds like the Padres are starting to be front runners, even though the Blue Jays were in there too, and multiple other teams were interested. Let's go ahead and look at some of those other teams that were interested. And yeah. So I'm looking at an article by The Score. It says the New York Mets, the St. Louis Cardinals, the Boston Red Sox, the Toronto Blue Jays, the San Diego Padres, obviously, like we're talking about in this video. Those are kind of the top teams that are trying to get HaSeong Kim right now. And the Mets, doesn't seem like they're making too strong of a push. Neither do the Cardinals and neither do the Red Sox. I really haven't seen much of them really making a strong push to get HaSeong Kim services. So it looks like the Padres and Blue Jays, it's kind of down to them. The Blue Jays have offered Kim a contract for at least 5 years. It says Kim, he's one of the KBO people. Let's go and look at his stats from the last few years. Now you're probably wondering, where in the world does HaSeong Kim fit on this Padres team right now? He really does not. Jake Cronenworth was a very, very good second baseman and was close to being Rookie of the Year. Manny Machado, he's not going anywhere. He was almost MVP in 2020. Fernando Tatis was another MVP type player. So where in the world is HaSeong Kim going to fit on this team? I really don't have a clue. Maybe Jake Cronenworth is an asset in a potential other trade to get maybe another outfielder. Who knows? But it looks like Jake Cronenworth might be on the move if they do sign HaSeong Kim to a deal. Jake Cronenworth could be on the move. And you still have Jorge Mateo here too. Both second basemen. So their team really does not have a fit greatly for them. But it's okay enough. I think maybe you do move on from Jake Cronenworth, and maybe you do think that season in 2020 was a fluke. It was only 60 games. Maybe you think it was a fluke. Or maybe you're thinking move Jake Cronenworth to the outfield. Jorge Mateo has played the outfield before. Maybe you're thinking move Jake Cronenworth to the outfield. And if that's what you're thinking one step ahead and you're thinking pretty good right there. Because I think they can move Jake Cronenworth to maybe center field, right field, left field, wherever. I would try him in the outfield, try him as a utility man. I think he could be very good in a utility man role. And Jorge Mateo, I would try to get him in the outfield because he obviously does not really have any spot on this team. That's what I would do if I was going to get Ha-Seong Kim. Obviously, he would play second base because he can't play shortstop or third base. And you're not going to sign a big player like this just to ride the pine. He can't play first base, it doesn't look like just yet, but maybe he can. Maybe you move him to the outfield. I really don't know what they're going to do here. Very interesting what they would do here. Yeah, I mean, Jorge Mateo, he's listed as their backup right fielder and center fielder, so that's legit. Will Myers, he's one of the more overpaid players in the game. I think if you could trade him for just about nothing, you would be doing pretty good. Now, he did have a good 2020 season, but I really think it was a fluke, and I really think that Jorge Mateo would play that right field, or maybe Jake Cronenworth would play that outfield every day. I think that if you could move on from Will Myers, that would be a step in the right direction for the San Diego Padres right here. Tommy Pham, he showed a lot of potential in the past. He really didn't play that well in 2020, but Trent Grisham was so good in 2020 for this team. So it looks like what I'm thinking here is Jorge Mateo is going to be moved full-time to the outfield and a backup second baseman, kind of a utility, as well as Jake Cronenworth being a utility player as well. So let's go ahead and look at HaSeong Kim's stats. And I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing his name right. I think I am, but I'm not positive. So sorry if I'm not. HaSeong Kim did not have the greatest first season in the KBO, but he had 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. Not a very good season. But in 2015, a lot better of a season. 19 home runs, 73 RBIs. And a .290 batting average. In 2016, 20 home runs, 84 RBIs, and a .281 batting average. 302 batting average in 2017, 23 home runs, and 114 RBIs. In 2018, 20 home runs, 48 RBIs, .288 average. 307 average in 2019 with 19 home runs and 104 RBIs. And in 2020, 30 home runs, 109 RBIs, and a .306 batting average. By far his best season in the KBO yet. And now he's finally into he's going to be signed by a team in Major League Baseball, it looks like. He's had some very, very good seasons in the KBO. And the KBO, maybe it's not as good as the MPB, but it's still a very good league with some former MLB players. So, pretty good competition there. He played 1 game at first base, and then he's played third base, shortstop, pretty much ever since. He played third base and shortstop in 2020, so he's going to have to move to second base, but that should not be a hard transition for him. He did play a little second base in 2014 with the Heroes. 6 games, though. That's not a large sample size, but he's mostly played shortstop and third base, so they're going to have to move him over to second base, but that should not be a problem. I mean, Kim is in his prime years. He's 25 years old, and he is really, really good for the KBO. And I think he can make an immediate impact to a Major League Baseball team. But the Padres, I don't necessarily think are the best fit for him and his services. I think that maybe the Blue Jays are. It seems like the Blue Jays are kind of the favorites, even though it says making serious run. I don't necessarily think that he fits very well with this team. If you are thinking one step ahead of your AJ Preller, the general manager, then maybe you could get this done. But you're going to have to move him to second base. As you're looking at one of the best young infields, minus Eric Hosmer, obviously, in the game. Move him to second base, and that's going to be good. He's going to hit well, it looks like. KBO obviously brings a lot of Major League players over, so he had to hit versus some Major League pitchers, which is very good competition. And yeah, I think he will be very good for whoever team he goes to. I think he'll sign for a 5-year between $40 and $50 million contract, which is really dirt cheap if he can be pretty good. I really think, because you're only paying him like $8 to $10 million a year. That's dirt cheap in my opinion for a player like HaSeong Kim, who's a very, very good player. I'm excited to see what happens with HaSeong Kim and if he does, where he does go, because he has to sign very, very soon by January 1st, 2021. He's probably going to sign very, very soon, and I will have a video out very shortly after he gets signed, when he does get signed. So yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and peace.